Good day, everyone. I'm Mom Jovi, and in this video, I will be discussing the static and final keywords in Java. So join me as we delve into the concepts behind these essential Java programming elements. The objectives of this lesson is to explain static attributes and methods, describe the role of final attributes, methods, and classes, utilize the static and final keywords, appreciate the function of static and final keywords. Okay, so the static keyword is used to declare class level members such as variables or attributes and methods that belong to the class itself rather than instances of the class. When a member is declared as static, it means that it belongs to the class itself rather than any particular object created from the class, meaning to say the member is accessible without creating an instance of the class. Okay, let's take a look at this example. Okay, consider a class called book that has a static variable called eto. That's what? Total books. To keep track of the total number of books, each time a new book object is created, the total books variable is incremented. Since total books is a static variable, it is shared among all instances of the class. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Book is equals to new book. Now, if I am going to access the getCount method, and the getCount method, since it is a static, I will be referring to the class itself. Now, it could as well be that can I access the total books? So I can access that variable using book with a capital B, book dot total books. So when I instantiate another object, let's say book2 is equals to new book, it would increment. So if I will be adding that, I have two books. If I will be adding one, I have the book is new book, and then book2 is equals to new book, it would result into 2. Okay, let's take a look at this one, yeah, just to demonstrate the static keyword in Java. So I have here an attribute rather named total books. It is static. So I set the value into 0. I have here, this is my constructor. So total books plus plus, meaning to say increment by 1. Yeah, increment by 1. Okay, so I have here a method getCount that would return total books. So it's a static as well. Then I have here a public void display info that will display the total books. Okay, so I have here a class, a test book class. Now, if I am going to instantiate, look at this, book is equals to new book. It was stated a while ago in my presentation that if I can access this one, kaya ko daw to, I can access this using this. Okay? No need to reference. No need to instantiate rather. So, if I am going to print the total number of books, look at this. Let's say system.out.println. So, I'll be using this one. Book dot. Okay, you can see here, yan, total books. I can access it. Yan. Yan. So, since it's total books, yan. Oh, let's check at the output. Of course, it will return into 1 because there is only one object here. Okay, let's take a look. Yan, tingnan natin. Let's take a look. Iisa pa kasi yan. Kaya 1 yan. If I am going to copy this one. O, sige, huwag na i-copy. Dagdagan natin. Book 2 is equals to new book. Okay, magiging dalawa na yan. Yan. Magiging dalawa yan. Okay, let's run. Save and run. Yan. So, 2. Now, so pwede ko din bang tawagin? Can I call? Kapag static ang method natin. So, public static at get count. So, tawagin ko yung get count just to check. So, kapag static siya, look at this. So, if I am going to, so si get count kasi, let's check first. So, si get count, nagre-return din siya. So, we are going to put system.out, sys out. So, sys out, control space, yan, okay. And then, book, that, yan, get count. Yan, get count. At ibabato niya, of course, this one will result into 2. Kasi, dalawa yan. Okay. Let's try. Iyon. O, yan yun. Okay. So, dito, I will be adding the static get count method. Ayan. The static get count method. Yan. Ito naman, lagyan natin para nakita nyo is the static attribute. Okay, tinawag natin the static attribute, right? Okay, so next, tawagin naman natin yung ito. I'll call this one kasi may ginawa ako dito. I have here the void display info. So, tawagin ko si display info. Since this one is not static, so pag tinawag ko siya, book, that, ayan, display info. Kasi nga, hindi naman siya static. Kaya tatawagin ko siya gano'n. Ayan. Let's take a look at this one. Save. Ayan. I hope this clarifies your understanding about the static. Kapag static ang isang attribute, and at the same time, kapag static ang isang method. Okay. To conclude, kapag static ang isang attribute, okay, yung static, it's set as static, you can access that using the class itself. Ganon din, kapag naka-static ang isang method, ito, ma-access mo siya sa pamamagitan ng kanyang class lang. Look at this. Tingnan nyo. Kapag tinawag ko ganyan, book2.getCount. Okay, kunin natin yung get count, ha? Ayan, look at this. Ayan. Mag-to-throw siya ng error. Ayan, no? Ayan. Sabi niya, the static method get count from the type book should be accessed in a static way. So, yun. Ha? Yan. So, access natin siya. Ganito natin siya access. Clear? Okay, so the final variable cannot be reinitialized with another value. Let's take a look at this one. I declare the grade level final. As you can see, in all capital letter. So, final int grade level is equals to 12. Now, let's try to change the value of grade level. Diba? As stated, cannot be reinitialized. Grade level is equal to 11. If I'm going to reinitialize, look what will happen. There is an error. Now, the final local variable grade level cannot be assigned. It must be blank and not using a compound statement. So, hindi siya pwede talagang ma-reinitialize. So, yeah. Okay? So, let's run the program. So, that's it. So, ang halimbawa nito guys, another example is the pi, diba? Pag if you're going to use the pi, the 3.1416, para hindi siya pwedeng palitan, ibig sabihin final na siya. So, gagamitan natin ng modifier na final. Okay? Okay. As stated, the final method cannot be overridden. So, I have here a class named compute. It has a method named display message. As you can see, it is final. So, try natin. Let's try to override this. Kung totoong hindi talaga ma-override. Okay, lagay natin dito. Extends. The class name is compute. And then, at override. So, public void display message. So, display message is the name of the method. And then, this one. Ayan. Okay. Sobra ng isa. Let's delete the other one. Ayan. Ito, ayan. Let's see. Ayan. There is a red mark. Ito. And let's see the error. Ayan. Multiple markers at this line cannot override the final method from compute. Overrides compute.display. Okay, so we cannot override a final method. Okay, to continue. So, ito yung kanina error. So, I will just comment this one. Hindi natin pagaganahin because I'm now going to demonstrate the final class cannot be extended. So, na-extend pa natin siya because compute is not final. So, pag nilagyan natin dito ng final, public final class compute, and then let's go here. And now, let's look at this. Ayan. The type final keyword cannot be subclass. The final class compute. So, meaning to say, kapag naka-final ang isang class, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-extend. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-extend. Okay? So, you cannot have inheritance if the class is declared as final. Video helps you, please click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.